Sup nerds, Aaron from Everboard Gaming. I'm sitting down with Alex, the designer of Expancity from Breaking Games. How you doing today, Alex?
I'm doing well, thanks. It's been a really exciting show for us. We sold out in like 10 minutes on the first day and then 13 minutes on the second day. It was crazy.
First thing, why isn't it Expansion City? Is there something, or you just wanted to smash them together?
Actually naming it was pretty tricky. I had a lot of ideas like Skyline and Skyrise and stuff, and we just couldn't find one that was totally unattached to anything else, and Expancity was just sort of
It's a cool
word that popped into my head. And it's funny because when I pitched the game to Breaking Games, they were like, okay, but we might have to change the name, and then like the longer they noodled on it, the more ingrained it got, and they decided they liked it after all. So
cool.
So Expancity is a city building game. You are laying out tiles which represent a city block, so they've got like a little roadway all around them, and when you lay them on the grid, they form your city. You have residential tiles, commercial tiles, and modifying tiles. Residential and commercial tiles are where you're going to build your buildings. So the other big part of this game, in addition to laying out the tiles, is you have these stackable building blocks. And what you
stack really well too.
Yeah, it was Chris Strain did the modeling for these, and they got it to they get that satisfying little Lego pop, when you pull them apart, but you can still lift them up off the table, and so we're really happy with how the components turned out. One of the things that Breaking Games saw when I pitched them this game a few years ago was that it had the potential for some really impressive table presence, and they've just knocked it out of the park with the production stuff.
So you're saying you put out these tiles and you can start building on them?
That's right. So you can build on residential or commercial, and then the modifying tiles are different buildings that are in the city. So you have things like churches, parks, schools, stadiums, and they affect the value of the tiles they're placed next to. So the stadium, for example, has a +2 bonus to commercial buildings, so a commercial building near it would get more points.
Okay.
There's various rules and regulations for how you can build up the pieces and not having too many buildings in progress at the same time. But the idea is that as the game progresses, your buildings are getting taller and taller, and you're spreading out and up as you build.
Okay.
You also have contracts, which are hidden goals that you get every time you complete a building. And those goals will ask you to do things in the city that only you know about. So if you satisfy that state somewhere on the board, you can reveal the contract, get those points.
And can you save them to the end of the game, or if you turn it in, do you get a new contract?
So you get contracts when you cap buildings, which with these little plastic caps, and then you can turn them in whenever they're completed. So it's just honors. There'd be no reason to wait really to turn them in, but it's.
Come from behind victory, you're like, yeah, I'm losing, guys.
Slam. Yeah, exactly. And then there are also end-of-game goals as well, like have the tallest tower on the board, and that's something that everyone is openly competing for. So that's it. It's 2 to 4 players. It plays in about an hour, and it's just a good game for people of all ages.
All right, and you said that you already sold out here at Gen Con, but when is it going to be in stores?
So it's available online right now from Breaking Games website, and I know that they are aiming for the end of August to have it start coming out. I don't want to give a firm answer because I don't personally know, but late August, early September, I would say it should start hitting the shelves.
So you heard it here. It'll be available soon, and we'll have a
right now if you want to go online.
Oh yeah, go to breakinggames.com right now. You can get yourself a copy. We'll have a link in the description box down below. We'll also, while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you'll never be bored. Sup nerds, Aaron from Everboard Gaming here. Let's do that again.